World with Board Game Geek at Gen Con 2016, and I'm here with Kim Breback from Good Games Publishing and Jared Miller from Cool Mini or Not, and they're here to tell us all about the new upcoming Kickstarter game, Unfair.
Hi Phoebe, thanks. Unfair is a theme park building game. It's really a tableau building game, so you're trying to build a tableau of theme park attractions and make the best attractions or the best theme park in town no matter what occurs. So it's mostly a building game, but there's actually a fair bit of take that possible in the game as well, and some hidden goal chasing as well through blueprint cards and things like that. So the essential element of the game is building these attractions and trying to upgrade them by spending money.
Attractions here that you can see.
Some of the attractions.
I've got a Ferris wheel with some comfortable seating. Operated there.
And the Tapas Rouge, the food outlet, it's part of the vampire theme ones. And then we've got upgrades here. You can see the different symbols. We've got circles for the attractions and diamonds for the upgrades. And you're essentially trying to slot different upgrades underneath the on top of the cards. And they'll give you extra income, guest income throughout the turn, and they'll also score you extra points at the end of the game for however many icons there are in the ribbon of the attraction at the end of the game. So you can kind of concentrate a lot of things. You'll score more points if you build a really, really high attraction, but you're putting yourself at risk because people can actually close your attraction using event cards, possibly. Event cards can do different things. Sometimes they do something good for you, other times they'll do something bad for somebody else. So yeah, there's, like I said, optional take that. You can play really nice and just play amongst yourselves and do your own multiplayer solitaire if that's what you're into. And we even have some special rules to solidify that. But yeah, generally we find people want to start messing with each other. That's right, it's part of the game.
You can't always play fair.
Yeah, that's right.
So other than building really tall things, how do you know what you're trying to do during the game?
Okay, so you also have these blueprint cards. Blueprint cards are gold cards that kind of tell you what you should be trying to build. You don't start with any, you choose them throughout the game if you want to do that, and they give you a list of things that you need to have in your park at the end of the game in order to score these points. So for example here, transformation, I need any type of attraction with an information kiosk, air conditioning, a vending machine, and a robot theme. So I've got to hunt throughout the game for those from this deck and the cards in the market here, and try and complete that. And then if I do complete it, I probably have to defend it against people's events if they work out that that's what I'm doing as well. Some of these cards have bonus targets. So I might have this one here, I might complete the top half. I have a monorail with 2 quality upgrades on it, and then I can go for the bonus target here for really big extra points. These are hidden face down in front of you, so nobody knows what you're going after, but you've really got to plan that well, and you discovered that in the game we had earlier
unlike
today.
me who completes none of my blueprints and then I end up in the negatives.
Yeah. If you fail to meet a blueprint, you're going to lose 10 points for each blueprint you fail as well. So there is a bit of a sting in the tail if you don't quite do it. Good pressure to do it. There are also some events that happen throughout the game. The first 4 turns are full of very cheerful, nice events. There's the city and the local people. It's a fun fair, yeah. It's all the good fun stuff. Everybody's trying to help the theme parks in town get started. So you get various events which give you extra income in different ways, or perhaps they reward particular types of rides. So we got the seniors club coming in, they just want the leisure rides, nothing too scary, nothing that rattles the teeth. But then halfway through the game shifts and it starts to get unfair. The blueprints close, so you can no longer get blueprints anymore, and you start to get some nastier events. So you might get public condemnation, which closes down all the sideshows, and other ones which destroy parts of your rides as you get wear and tear on your rides. So there's a lot of interesting things that come up, and the interplay between these changes each turn. You refresh the market deck, the market display of cards every turn as well, so there's a constant flow of cards that come through to help you try and do that. And you've got some special actions you can do to try and draw extra cards and go hard. You also have some staff members. And staff members are really powerful and they give you some kind of special ability. So the executive assistant here gives you a 4th action every turn. Normally you only have 3 actions every turn. He gives you a 4th action every turn. And the mesmerist can actually borrow staff members from other people's parks for 1 turn. A bit of mind control power. He's part of the vampire theme. and he's really powerful in terms of trying to just make the most of other people's staff throughout the game.
So the last thing to talk about is the themes that you mentioned.
Yeah.
So the base game comes with 4 themes.
That's
is that
right. Yeah, we've got jungle,
Yep.
robot, and each of the themes has a different feel. So jungle's all about building your park capacity. It's got more space and a few animal-themed sort of events, which got played to me earlier today. Then the robot theme is all about build efficiency. You can build rides extra fast, you get some free builds, and you can reconfigure your park a little bit using robot technology. And then you've got vampires, who are all about mind control of staff members. They put in extra staff members and swap them out a little bit. And then you've got the pirate theme as well, which gives you whopping great rides. They love their giant ship rides and stuff like that. So this here is a super attraction, and in the game, each player can build one of these super attractions, and that's a really core part of your strategy throughout the game. Once you build a super attraction, you tend to shape your game around it a little bit and try and get the most out of it possible.
So very cool. And yeah, you can mix the themes together as well, so you pick as many themes as players you have.
That's right, yeah.
And there might be some more themes coming out in the Kickstarter,
That's right.
I believe.
Yeah, we'd start with those 4 themes, and there's a couple of themes that we've pretty much completed that if the Kickstarter goes well enough, we'll try and squeeze them in the box for everybody. And there might even be a few sneak peeks from other themes down the track that show off a couple of interesting cards as well.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for the run-through.
Thank you. You can find out about the game from unfairgame.com. So if anybody wants to know a bit more about it, they're that. And August 16th is the Kickstarter date.
There you go. Thanks very much.
Cool, thanks.